you need toilet paper today. The lovely, the delicate, the very precious toilet paper. Obviously, if you do not have toilet paper, I'm sorry. Woo! Books do good too, yeah? You need something to stack. And the stacking of the toilet paper, I've come to learn as I've practiced this, is very difficult, especially if you're on the carpet. So if you have like wood floor, outdoors, in your garage, it can be a lot easier. Because stacking these babies, I mean, I was playing Jenga the whole time. So what we've got today is a nice, slow Pilates. I don't want to call it a warm-up because you're working, but yeah, it's a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical, lots of pulsing. And then we're gonna go into a little bit more, I changed the music, it gets high-paced, and it's all core, and it is using the toilet paper. Just something fun. If you don't have toilet paper, you can still tap, you can move the books, anything that you like, you know, this is funny. And if you don't think it's funny, you should go home. She got you. It's good, y'all. I hope you have fun. Enjoy. Okay, y'all, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab 2 rolls of toilet paper. We're gonna be feeling nice and light. Just warming things up here for a second. You want your heels underneath your sits bones. Nice grounded feet to begin with. Give your shoulders a few rolls just to loosen things up. And then reach those arms out to the side. And then lower them down. I don't care how you're holding onto the toilet paper. I've got a few fingers jutted through the center. If you'd rather just hold on to them, work a little bit of that grip strength, feel free to do so. We're gonna add a little bit of a releve as we go up, and then slowly lower the heels as you go down. So we're finding our balance, our center of gravity, turning on our calves, and incorporating the movement of our body with our breath. Inhaling as you go out and up, exhaling as you drop it down. Inhale out and up, and exhale down. Think length here, arms reaching out, head reaching up, and then don't let those heels drop down. Go down nice and slow. We want most of the weight towards that big toe. We don't want those heels to kind of crawl out to the sides. Nice strong ankles. You're gonna come out to the side, you're gonna find your balance here, and we're gonna start to circle our arms backwards. So just finding our balance, dropping the rib cage, or as I say, lacing the rib cage a lot of the times. Thinking about your back expanding. So your lats are reaching out. Ooh, lost my balance there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Arms keep circling, we prance. So it's one heel down and the other. One heel down and the other. Alternating side to side, nice and smooth movement here. 8, 8, 7, 7. Same thing here, don't crash that heel down. We're not trying to smush anything. You almost actually want to feel like it's a little bit lifted. 3, 2, 1. Both heels drop. Bring those arms together and open them out nice and wide. Squeeze them together. Out wide. Squeeze. Out wide. Squeeze. Out wide. For 4. For 3. For 2. 1. Bring them in. We're going to be taking our chair, so the arms are going to come up overhead as our booty pulls back. Weight staying on those heels. If you look down at your knees, at your feet, you should be able to see your toes so that those knees aren't jutting forward, but they're always in line with your toes. Never letting them cave in. Focusing on not arching through that low back as it pulls back. Keep that core in tight. We're gonna take it down. Arms are gonna circle here. Circle, 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 circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're gonna add releves, releve, and release. So once again, don't let those heels drop down. I'm still making small circles with those arms. 5, 4, I know you're burning, stay low. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna be taking a roll of that toilet paper and sticking it in between our knees. Once again, not squeezing the toilet paper, we wanna be able to use this later. Just having that connection between those inner thighs. This roll of toilet paper is gonna come right out in front of us. We're gonna reach it long as we sit back and then pull her in. Reach her out, pull her in. Keep those booties working. Never let them go. 3 more. Just like this. Don't let those knees lose that toilet paper. You're gonna go out in front of you. Arms are gonna come up overhead and you're gonna pulse it back, back, and back, back. Reach those arms long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're also gonna add a releve here. So the heels lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. 4 more. 4 and lower, 3 and lower, 2 and lower, 1 and done. Stack those toilet paper one on top of the other. Now that our shoulders are warm, they're starting to burn a little bit. We're gonna take it to our final level here. So, you're gonna be grabbing onto that stack of toilet paper. Ooh-wee. We're gonna be working on our stabilizers. Let me turn this way so you can see me. Our feet are gonna come out now, hip distance apart. So we're thinking squat stance. Same thing here, weight in those heels. Always wanna make sure that we can wiggle our toes and those knees are always in line. So never let them cave in. Always think that you're opening from those hips. So we're gonna be going down and reaching the toilet paper out and then pulling it back in and up. So if you've taken my foam roller bar class before, you know, sometimes I'll have you place the foam roller on your hand and then try to balance it out far away from your body. It's working all those tiny, tiny muscles of your shoulders that have to balance this. So if you're losing toilet paper, totally normal. Just take it nice and slow. Turning on that mind-body connection here. On this next one, you're gonna hold your squat and you're gonna hold your arms out. The pelvis is just gonna lift and drop an inch. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Strong shoulders. Lift, keep them down away from those ears. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. For 4, you've got this. 3, oh, my inch was becoming too big. Make it small. 2, woo, and 1. Bring them on up. You can slowly take the toilet paper down to the ground or drop it. I'm gonna go run after that one. Okay guys, so what we've got here is we're gonna be working on our balance single leg. So obviously if you're on the carpet on your mat, it does give those ankles a little bit of extra mobility, which makes this harder. You not only have to think about the balance through those hips and knees, but it does take it to that ankle. So if you're on a hardwood floor, you wanna come off your mat, it is gonna make it easier for you. Something to think about. So with our single leg balance, we're gonna be starting with that left leg down on the ground, and this right leg is just gonna be hanging out. So I want you to think here for a moment, just that you're grounding that left foot down, pulling up through the core, and finding your balance. If you ever need to, you can tap that toe down, totally. What we're gonna do is we're gonna stick our butt back, and it's like a deadlift, but we're gonna bend that knee as well. So the butt pulls back, you're gonna grab onto a piece of toilet paper, you're gonna move it all the way over to the other side, and lower yourself down with a squat of that knee. So what I don't want to see is you to collapse forward and round your back to get it over. I still want you to think your chest is staying nice, wide and open. And you do, you have that bending forward, and then once it gets low, the bending of that knee as well when you go to both sides. Woo! And here you go. Now you're gonna be taking your left hand, you're gonna do it back over to the other side. Ooh, I'm losing it. When you're done, you get to rest. We'll go ahead and we'll switch legs. So, right leg down. We'll be starting with that right hand. Grab onto that and take it over. Core is what's gonna help you here. Don't let her go. Same leg, left arm, cross body. Excellent. You can do this if you want to pause me. Keep doing it, back and forth, keep switching legs, burn them out. I'm gonna be moving down into our bird dog. So I'm gonna be taking the toilet paper up to the top of my mat, putting it out far away from me, and then I'm gonna set up into my tabletop here. So I just wanna make sure that toilet paper is reachable by my arm. With our bird dog, belly button pulls in. We're gonna be reaching the right arm out, left leg back. You're gonna be tapping your knee with your elbow. Reaching the arm back out and creating a stack right next to the one that you just pulled from. Reach out, grab, elbow to knee, reach out and stack. Grab, knee, stack. Grab, knee, stack. Grab, knee, stack. Oh no. Grab, knee, and stack. I knew there were gonna be some blunders. It's a good breather. We're gonna go to the other side. Unbelievable. We're ready. Tabletop. This time, left arm, right leg. Grab, knee, stack. 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 Grab, knee, and stack. Now we're just switching things up a little bit, and instead of taking your elbow to your knee, you're gonna be taking your fingertips to your toes. So, right arm, left leg. Grab, tap, with a hamstring curl, reach. Grab, tap, reach. Grab, tap, reach. Grab, tap, reach. Grab, tap, reach. It's like Jenga, don't let it fall. Grab, tap, and reach. Oh, don't fall on me, no. I refuse to let it fall. I'm switching like this. Grab, don't fall. This is, oh. Woo. Okay, we're heading to the other side. So you're gonna grab, tap, and stack. 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 Okay guys, so the next thing we're gonna move into is our bridging. You're gonna want one roll of toilet paper. We're gonna be placing it down on the ground so that our left foot can step up on it. Now we don't wanna smash the toilet paper, so this is to give you a little bit of balance, but to also challenge you to use all of the weight on your right leg, the one that's on the ground. So you're gonna come to lie back. We're gonna bring our hands down by the side of our body, and you're just gonna start with your pelvic curl and lift. So we're articulating through our spine, one vertebrae at a time as you peel yourself up off the mat. Reminder, don't smash that toilet paper. If you're still gaining strength in that right leg, you might want to do this both just flat feet or grab a book or something a little bit sturdier so that that left foot can help you. Because it's only going to get harder. You're going to come up to the top. We're going to add 3 pulses. And then you're going to roll back down. And then you're going to roll on up. 3 pulses. Roll it down. Roll it up. 3 pulses. You're going to roll it down. Roll it up. And now you're going to pulse. 8, 7, 6. Make sure you're pressing down through the right heel, not that right toe. Pelvis stays lifted. Keep the weight in that right leg. You're going to be trying to lift that right heel up and then slowly lowering it back down to the ground. Just like we did when we were standing, don't let that heel smash. It wants to slowly lower. Pelvis does not drop. You're going to be lifting it up, keeping that heel high. You're going to be tabletopping and then tapping. So now you're going to be feeling a lot of stabilization in that right quad. Four, 3, 2, 1. Drop the left foot. Drop the right heel, slowly lower it down. I just like to scooch that TP up and over that right foot. Left leg takes on the work. So you just start just by peeling yourself up and lowering yourself down. Light weight in that right foot. All the pressure going down through that left heel. We're going to be rolling it up, adding 3 pulses, lowering it down. Roll it up, 3 pulses, rolling it down, rolling it up, 3 pulses, rolling it down, rolling it up. You pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, core tight, 3. We take our releves. So you lift the heel and slowly lower. Pelvis has to stay high. Don't let it drop. You got 4 more. You're going to keep that heel lifted, and now you're going to tabletop and tap. Tabletop and tap. Don't let that pelvis drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower her down. You're going to be coming up and over onto your side, taking your toilet paper roll and squeezing it. So that's what it looks like. It's not going to be in the crooks of your knee like you would normally put a weight. It's going to be a little bit lower, more by like the calf. It's going to ask that hamstring to really turn on. So from here, pulling up your obliques away from the ground, make sure we're not collapsing through that shoulder and lat. We're just going to be lifting and dropping the leg. Right now, they're pretty far and down away from you. I want you to be thinking about your core here as we warm up. Hips are always stacked, one on top of the other. Pulse it up. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. You're up for 8. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come just lie down on your side. Your head can be supported, and now bring your knees forward in front of you. So it's like a 90-degree angle from the hips, and then from the knees to the feet, same thing, 90 degrees. Just going in to those clamshells, opening and closing. We want to really rotate from the top of that hip, still pulling that belly button in. Don't let yourself collapse here. Four more. You're going to be pulsing it up. Up 3, 2, 1. Up 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Up 3, 2, 1. You're going to be up for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You get to rest it down, take that TP, place it out in front of you. You're going to be lengthening that leg long. What we're going to do is we're going to reach forward, tap, and reach. Tap, and reach. Tap, and reach. Tap, and reach. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay forward at the TP, lift and drop. Lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. Make sure that knee and toe aren't pointing up towards the sky. You actually want to think they're pointing down towards the ground. That way we're going to be using the back of the body to do this move, not your quad and your hip flexor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You guys are ready for the second set. So you're going to come up and over, taking that TP in between the calf and that thigh, starting with a supported shelf up on that elbow, really pressing the shoulder down away from the ear, obliques up and in. You're going to be lifting and dropping. You want the legs pretty far away from you at this point, thinking nice long line through the front of the body. You're a person who likes to incorporate their breath with their work. It's an exhale as you lift and an inhale as you lower. Okay, y'all, you're pulsing up. 3, 2, 1. I lost it. Up. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. And up. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there and pulse. 4, 8, 7, 6. My hamstring's giving out. 4, 3, 2, and and 1. You're gonna be coming down. You get to support your head. Knees come forward. Clamshell here. Open and close. Don't forget about that abdomen. Keep pulling it in. Pulse her up. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that TP out in front of you. Lengthen that leg long. You're going to be tapping and reaching. Keeping your hips stacked on top of one another. Try not to swing your body around. Nice and steady. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to take it forward. You're going to be lifting and dropping that leg. Lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep that knee and toe point down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let them rest. Excellent job, y'all. Okay, guys, this next portion of our class is going to be timed. I'm going to give you an exercise. You're going to do it until I ding ya, and we do the next one. We're starting with sit-ups. You're gonna stack up. Grab, sit up, and stack. Once you get to one side, head the other way. Split the stack. Place them close, next to one another. I've got 3 and 3. You're coming into your plank. Your feet are gonna start on one side of the toilet paper. You gotta lift a leg up and over. Then the other leg. Side to side. Okay guys, on to the next one. You're going to be taking that stack, the 2 of them that you've made, split it up even more. You can keep them right where they're at, but I'm going to be facing you. You want to get some space in between them. Legs start on one side, start with single leg, up and over, then the other leg joins. You head back the other way. They stay right where they are. You get in a plank on your elbows. You're gonna be tapping right and left. They should be nice and far out away from you. So if I bring my back here, it's right and left. Modification is on your knees. You're going to come to sit down on your butt. Same thing like we did with our single legs, except for now 2 legs go together if you can. Modification on this one is still going into those single legs if you need to. We go up nice and high once again. Stack them to the ceiling, coming into a plank position. This time we're on our hands, if you can. You can use your elbows if you need. Once you find that plank, you're going to be grabbing onto the toilet paper, first one, and stacking it up and over to the other side. I didn't need that one. Once you get to one side, you switch to the other. Okay, we're finding that stack. We're taking our twist. It's gonna go from one side to the other. You can keep those heels on the ground. If your body's ready for it, you hover them up. I've gone to 2 stacks now, 3 and 3. We're going into our side plank. If you have wrist issues and you're down on your elbow, you're gonna wanna make lower stacks because you're not gonna be able to reach underneath you. So coming on up, side plank, scissor them if you need, or drop that bottom knee, you grab, and stack them behind you. As you come back, we're gonna reach it up and then place. We're gonna be taking it to the other side. You just move them up and over. Find that side plank. Reach it up as you come forward. No! I like to do this next one with just 3 or 4 of them. It's to add a little bit of pectoral engagement as we do our tuck-ups. So you can lengthen yourself out nice and long on your mat, and then tuck them up. Open and tuck. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.